Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Forever Wrestling Podcast. I am Levi, alongside with...
You can't see me. I know, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching right now, you might not be able to see me, and that's because I have the magic shirt. The last time is not John Cena shirt. This thing gives you, like, powers, and it makes you invincible. Oh, invisible. I was meant to say invisible. But I don't know if you've ever seen that guy on TikTok. Have you seen that guy on TikTok? Invincible. He's like a wrestler, like, and he's doing like little shows and stuff, and he's always like Tommy Invincible. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man.
Oh, is that the pelon you said?
Yeah, the bald guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
Invincible.
Yeah, I've seen that.
It made me think of him. Yeah, that was funny. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Forever Wrestling Podcast. And if you love wrestling content, you're gonna love this podcast. And make sure to give it a like, follow, subscribe, whatever you need to do. And wherever you're listening to or watching, just please help us out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Why not?
And you better be ready for this episode where I know there's going to be lots of hot topics, lots of arguing, lots of fights, lots of love, lots of everything.
Is there going to be a lot of hot topics? Because the opener for SmackDown was kind of...
As long as we don't bring up mid-event Jey Uso, we should be fine. No arguing.
Unfortunately, we have to bring him up, Savo.
What?
Especially after last night.
You mean Monday Night Raw main event where I fell asleep during that match?
You're probably the only one that fell asleep during that match, Dan.
Sorry, buddy. But
Canada loves Jey Uso, man.
I'm sorry, but put a dog's barking in their house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get it started. In here.
Boring opener. An opener we've seen 100 times. With a match we've seen 100 times.
Hey, this is only happening because
the only exciting thing about it is that it's in a steel cage. That's the only thing that's exciting.
And it's on SmackDown. He doesn't defend usually on SmackDown. That's why. You know, it has to be done because this is the season premiere of SmackDown on USA Network, my guy. Cody versus Solo Sikoa steel cage match for the United States. The United States, the undisputed championship.
It should be Cody versus Jacob. Get Solo out of here.
Tell Jacob to step up, but
he forgotten. Solo forgotten. Cody wants Jacob now.
But who is the tribal chief, man? That's Solo Sikoa.
Roman Reigns,
the tribal chief.
Roman Reigns.
Solo Sikoa, like no.
Roman.
Jacob,
Roman.
He's like, Jacob, get down. Like you ain't stepping up, man. It's me. And then Jacob Fatu, he's always like, Solo, I love you, Solo. You're my tribal chief, Solo.
Everyone loves a good Jacob. It should be Jacob fighting in that steel cage, not freaking Solo. Get Solo out of here. We're tired of him.
You tired of Solo? Come on, he's main event. Solo Sikoa. There we go. No.
Only because of who? Only because of who?
No.
Only because of who?
Solo.
Only because of who?
Of the bloodline, because he's the tribal chief.
No, because of Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is
because Roman Reigns made the Ula Fala a big deal in the WWE, and now it means everything. And whoever wears it, like this dumb pinhead Solo, gets all the power, unfortunately.
Talking about Roman Reigns,
Roman Reigns' I was gonna say fault, but it's his fault Solo's up right now. But you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do.
I don't, but
yes,
you guys. Do we see Roman Reigns come back?
Hopefully next week. It's the season premiere, my guy. He's gotta.
Or Jimmy Solo again?
Huh?
To cost Solo again?
Or Jimmy. I don't want it to be Randy or KO. That's overplayed also.
That's the story.
We all know who KO's mystery partner is going to be next
week. Oh, wow. You really just had to bring it up like that already?
Mystery partner.
Wow, I didn't even want to talk about that yet, man. Of course, you had to ruin it and you had to bring it up already.
Sorry, I had to because we all know who it's gonna be.
You couldn't even let it play out. We were still talking about the bloodline and you just moved.
No. I segued into it, buddy. I segued
way too fast. So I was not done talking about the bloodline. It's
another Solo versus Cody match. Blah 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 blah. Move on. You
gotta take into account what everyone else thinks. It's not all about you, buddy.
Oh, give us
You
your
gotta
thoughts
see
then.
both
What about it?
sides here. You
What
just
about
worrying
it?
all
What
about
about
you.
it? No, 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 no. No one wanted Solo versus Cody. They all got hyped for Jacob, and you can't say otherwise.
Whatever you say. I understand. I acknowledge you, Levi. You are my tribal chief, Levi. Whatever you say.
You don't say it like Jacob does.
No,
Don't do
because
that.
you're not Solo Sokoa, so you're like a
Do I
different
need to
tribal
get a
chief.
Ula? Do I need to get a Ula Fala
You're like the tribal
just to
queen.
prove this crap? I'm gonna do the Ula Fala.
You're like the tribal queen, that's why.
The tribal queen. Where's my crown and my scepter then, bitch?
Talking about queen, let's talk about Nia Jax, because apparently you just like segueing into everything,
I
so.
thought you didn't want to move on. What?
What? But
Make
you
up your
already
mind.
did. Like, you already
No,
messed it up. You
yeah,
already messed my
especially not into
groove.
Naya.
It was SmackDown was supposed to be my show, but yeah, you ruined it for me. So now I'm just gonna move on because
Blah,
you
blah.
just
There are
ruined
no
it for
shows.
me.
There are no shows. It's just 50-50.
I just wanted to talk
Whatever
about it.
happens,
No,
happens.
you didn't let me.
Talk about your queen from Queen of something. I'll be nice. I was gonna be mean, but I'll be nice.
May I speak, Tribal Chief?
I guess so. Yeah, permission granted.
Permission granted. Thank you, my Tribal Chief. Anyways, with the return of Bailey last week, we had Bailey versus Tiffy time. And what did Tiffy tell Nia, the queen? Are you gonna be out there in my corner? And was she out there? She was, but she distracted the referee, and then
Was that on purpose or
Tiffy,
was that
this is all the
uh
seeds are being planted. Right when Tiffy was gonna take the victory, Nia Jax distracts the referee because Nia knows that last week how Tiffy was not helping Nia. Tiffy was trying to cash in on her.
does she know? I don't think she fully knows yet.
Well, it's
I think
definitely
she's
the seeds are being
skeptical, but I
planted.
don't think she knows yet.
And I'm starting to think this is gonna happen close, like a lot faster than I thought.
Yeah, it's
The
gonna
whole
happen right
passion.
before Bad Blood. Then they can have a match of Bad Blood. Wouldn't it be nice
Nah,
to
I
see
don't know,
Tiffany
buddy.
with the championship in Bad Blood?
That bad blood card is getting already jam packed. Honestly,
We don't have a women's match yet, though.
yes
Oh yeah,
we
we do. Yeah,
do.
we do. My bad. My bad. We got Rhea and Liv. We got Rhea and Liv. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Sorry, Tribal Chief. Anyways, so the
I
seeds
like
are
this.
being planted, and finally, Tiffy. I know eventually it will happen, and I'm just so excited because now I think it's gonna happen sooner than I thought. So I just can't wait to see this whole thing play out, and you already know what it is, what it do. I always say it's Tiffy time, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll see how it works out,
Before
anyways.
Bad Blood. It's gonna happen before Bad Blood. Bad Blood, and then they're gonna have a match at Bad Blood.
Yep.
Hey, this is Cody's hometown, so he could have more than 5 matches. I'm just saying. They could make it a big deal if they wanted to. This
No,
is the
whoa.
face of the company's hometown.
The face of the company, yes, and we know that. Thankfully, Cody and Solo is not happening at Bad Blood, so that makes me question
As
what.
of right now.
Well,
As
unless
of
they
right
have
now.
the trilogy, but I really don't see it happening.
I see it happening,
You think we're
unfortunately.
gonna get a trilogy ending at Bad Blood?
Yeah, it's because it's Solo. He's a
Well, then,
tribal
if
chief.
that's
He has
gonna
a Ula Polo.
happen, maybe that's when Roman or Jamie come back. Because you know, originally Roman Reigns was scheduled to be on next week's SmackDown, and then he got taken off
Solo versus Jimmy? Question mark?
for Bad Blood. Now that would be a better match, but
That would
it's
be a
not
good
happening. I don't know. They just had to hurry up and start. They don't got that much time left.
Why not?
Like 3
They got
weeks.
plenty of time. My God, they got plenty of time.
Talking about
Come
time. Did you
on.
know SmackDown is not going to 3 hours?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Finally.
but Raw is going to 2.
Why?
And that's just what it was announced. That's what they said on the shows.
Wait, Raw's always been 2 hours though. If you take out the commercials.
No. But I'm saying with commercials. Now it's going to be the opposite. On USA Network, SmackDown will be 3, while Raw will be moving to 2 hour especially because of Netflix. Well, yes, on Netflix they're probably going to do a lot less. I don't even know if there'll be commercials on Netflix.
Now I'm confused.
But since the USA Network is not having Raw anymore, they're going to make SmackDown the 3 hour show. Which is
USA has both right now though.
Yeah, but they know they don't have the rights to Raw anymore. Like it's Netflix in January.
Yes,
So
but why are they making it 2 hours. That makes no sense.
Because they're
You're
probably
making
mad.
the bigger show
They're
only 2
mad.
hours?
Because they'd rather like make a show bigger that they know they're gonna have for a while. I don't know, man. I don't work for WWE. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Tribal Chief, you must know, Tribal Chief.
I don't.
Please,
I've been taken
Tribal
out of the loop on
Chief,
this one.
give me your knowledge, Tribal Chief. Let me
I
know.
acknowledge you. That's one of our other friends. He's got all
Tribal
the knowledge.
Chief, I acknowledge you.
Where's the one? I don't see no one.
I
Get that
love
finger-
you, my Tribal Chief.
Get that finger down.
All right.
Bite it.
Anyways, moving on. The Legato vignette, the video.
I can't really get into these guys until I see more of like a bigger push. Yes, it was good seeing Las Garza getting the win last week, but I still need to see more.
Yeah, but slowly but surely, we are already seeing more every week. These videos, these little vignettes are gonna be good for them, especially when SmackDown goes to a 3-hour show. This is where Legato is gonna prosper.
We did always say SmackDown needs more time for its guys to.
All these tag teams are gonna benefit from this 3-hour show.
That's true.
The Street Profits, DIY, Legato, Apollo and Baron Corbin.
This is my trouble.
What's the pretty boys? What are they called?
There, right there. That's my tribal chief.
Oh,
pretty deadly.
Ooh, you're getting a little sidetracked here, homie.
Sorry, I saw his face. I just got sidetracked.
You're too much into this tribal chief role. I don't know. You're scaring me.
Not me.
But yes, so I think this is gonna benefit the tag team division a lot, and I am excited to see it. Technically, we still could.
I feel like the tag team division in both SmackDown and Raw have been hurting a little bit because the Raw championships haven't been getting defended. Bloodline hasn't really defended them either, just like once. And that was it.
Yeah, but you saw what the Street Profits and DIY said. Like, they don't want this to happen again. Like, they got to go and take the belts off the Bloodline.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, like, all around in the whole WWE, the tag team division is taking like 2 steps back. It's bad.
Yeah, but they're starting to work on it finally. So we'll see what the improvement does.
Finally.
But finally.
Yeah, the tag team division was hurting just a little bit.
And finally, Vinny Vinci. The debut of Vinny Vinci.
I don't know what their plan with this is or was because this was a horrible debut.
There's a plan, man.
A horrible debut.
You just gotta trust the process. Why are you already jumping to conclusion that this is horrible?
Hey, I'm not alone. I've been reading. There's key people within the WWE that didn't like his debut either.
No, you just gotta wait and let it play out. You're already. This is only the first.
Around the key.
You gotta calm down, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be okay. Triple H is behind the wheel, and it's gonna all be okay. No, because this is gonna make you feel for the guy, so you kind of want to cheer him on, like, oh, hopefully he gets it together and he starts winning.
So he's gonna be a baby face. Is that what you're saying?
He already was. He got a kiss on the cheek. He already was a baby face. Do you see that smile? I do smile.
I feel like after this, they're gonna have to work a little harder to build him up now.
It's a long-term thing. You
know
I'm not
saying
he had to
win. To lose in 4 seconds.
That's how it is.
One move.
Yeah, but the thing is that he has, like, he can say like he wasn't ready, blah blah blah. Like, it works out. It's not like he lost like super cleanly. Like, he technically wasn't even ready. He was looking the other way. He was still taking off his gear.
Whose fault's that? He took too long. The ref got bored. He wanted to move on.
Well, that's just the whole part of the story. Calm down.
No, they calm down. This was a stupid debut.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. I think we've talked about 4 topics, and every single little topic, this guy has hated on every topic and has not agreed on anything, and he's just hating on every little single segment. It's
because I don't like the way they're going. Actually, this next one, No. Yeah. What else do you want to say about Vinny?
No, I'm finished, but I'm just saying you keep hating on every single little thing.
So far,
I don't know.
Give me a good one. What?
You're like the super. This whole podcast has progress from you being like, oh yeah, green light. Every single little thing you just had to hate on me and you just gotta argue and everything.
You're telling me you're excited to see a Solo and Cody match again? Another match with the
A steel
Bloodline
cage
involved?
match, yes, on SmackDown free
With the
TV.
Bloodline involved again?
That's the biggest thing. What else do you want? What do you want Cody to do?
Jacob, have him fight someone else within the
You know what's not
Bloodline.
happening with Jacob.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
You're not. Come on. You know, it's not happening right now.
Right now.
It's just not happening. Why would it be Jacob right now? Tell me.
Because he overshadows even Solo.
Oh, you're gonna have him beat Cody then?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Sure. Why not?
Come on. Be serious, Levi. You're just. You don't want Cody to lose.
I don't want Cody to lose.
Yeah, so why are you lying?
Because I am tired of Cody with the whole bloodline situation.
Oh yeah.
With this bloodline anyway.
So you
If
want Jacob to be
Roman or The
champion.
Rock was to come back, that'd be a little bit of a different story, but
And who's saying they're not gonna come back?
I never said they weren't gonna come back, but I want them to come back already.
Patience is key
I
in the Triple H era.
I'm growing up. I need to work on patience in the Triple H area, but I'm too used to the Vince era where everything was speedy, fast paced.
All right.
Surely they will find something to agree on eventually.
Well, we did have a little triple threat match on SmackDown. KO versus Theory versus Waller.
I was not expecting this actually,
Why not?
but I like it.
It was a very fun match. KO, of course, took the dub. And the continued teases of Theory about to turn. And like it always happens every week. And I don't know when it will happen because it just gets teased every week. But I don't know. I know somewhere down the line it's going to happen. But to me, my favorite part of the match was when Austin Theory took that stunner. He just knows how to sell it. He's like probably one of the most amazing sellers at the stunner.
One of the yeah.
If you can recall back to the WrestleMania when he took a stunner from Stone Cold, that was amazing.
He's like middle ground. He doesn't undersell and he don't oversell it. He does it just right. Like Goldilocks used to say, just right.
I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of overselling, but it's amazing. I think it's
Not
good.
that much overselling.
I mean, when you really think about it, it's kind of like the Razor Ramon sell, which everybody remembers because it was like a big oversell. And if you remember, Shawn Michaels was a big one at overselling all the time, but we remember it because it was funny and it was good and it was good TV.
Shawn Michaels was ahead of his time. He's very good in WWE.
He was until he had to take a break. Came back different.
Until The Undertaker took him out.
Well, I mean, that was when he was not the greatest anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
He's ready to retire.
I feel like either next week, or technically this week, or next week is when the Waller and Theory breakup happens. Because I bet Waller's pretty upset that Theory stopped him from getting the pin. He would have got it too if Theory hadn't pulled him off.
At this point, I honestly don't know. I can tell you, I can predict. I don't know when it's gonna happen. If and when.
They always make it look like it's gonna happen, and then they make up, become best friends again.
They're just not ready to pull a trigger on it yet. That's my guess.
Why not though? What are they waiting on?
I don't know. Call Triple H real quick.
I wish I could.
Sure, yeah. You know how speed dial, Tribal Chief.
That would be. Stop calling me the Tribal Chief. I'm not the Tribal Chief.
All right, let's move on. Then let's move on to LA Knight. LA Knight, a little
segment.
LA Knight coming out. LA Knight saying he's defended twice already. He'll defend it against anyone, whatever it be. A number one contender, an open challenge, whatever it is. He wants to fight.
Potential triple threat match.
And who comes out to interrupt him? Carmelo and El Idolo.
Carmelo with his little egotistical.
Carmelo thinks he's him.
Thinking just because he beat Andrade twice, he deserves a shot.
And then Andrade reminds him, hey, you beat me twice, but I beat you twice, too. So they're just fight over who is going to get that shot at LA Knight. And what does LA Knight do?
I think I was right. 5th match to end it all. Winner takes all.
You think so?
And you can make it a number one contenders match, too.
But it hasn't been a number one contenders. It's only said that it was the 5th match.
True.
So he could still go to 7, honestly.
Mm, no, no. Honestly, they could make it a triple threat match too.
I thought that's where it was leading until they announced the 5th match. I was like, oh, a triple threat would have been nice. And I'm guessing.
Yeah, I guess the match could somehow end in a DQ, and then Nick Aldis makes it a triple threat.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
I'm guessing he's gonna defend that United States Championship on that SmackDown before Bad Blood, like they always do. I don't know if he'll be on the Bad Blood card. So,
Sorry, I was
don't
just
know.
laughing at the next point on the.
Oh, take it away! Take it away! You already ruined it earlier.
I've already said it. What do you mean? You're really not gonna say it?
No,
I already.
Why?
Because I already said it.
Exactly.
Guys, he's just upset because I ruined the moment
You did.
of how KO's gonna have a mystery partner next week against A-Town Down Under, and it's most likely gonna be Randy. We all know it's gonna be Randy.
I had whole things planned out and everything already, but no, somebody had to ruin it for me.
You can still do it. Come on, give us what you were gonna do.
Anyways, let's move on. Since he the Tribal Chief himself, I'm sorry, Tribal Chief, but he ruined it. So let's move on to let's move on to the Bloodline, the main event of SmackDown, Bloodline versus Street Profits and DIY.
And holy shit, was this match good?
What a banger!
Banger of a match. One of the best matches I've seen on SmackDown in quite a long time. Especially when you got the werewolf Jacob Fatu in there.
He is a monster.
He just went wild.
He is a monster, and he literally just cleared the house. But who he must acknowledge his Tribal Chief. And Solo was like, no, tag me in. Solo just came in just to get the pin.
Solo didn't do shies of that match,
Well,
and of course, yes, he wanted to take the pin.
That's what happens when you're a Tribal Chief. You're in charge.
Tribal Chief, he's a worthless Tribal Chief. Can't even fight
You
with
realize
his own
that everything Solo is doing is just what Roman used to do. And you used to
I know.
love Roman.
He's a Roman copycat.
That's the whole point. He's the Tribal Chief.
Be his own man. He's still got to live under the Roman shadow.
The Tribal Chief.
He needs to be his own man.
One in charge.
If he wants me to recognize him as the Tribal Chief, he needs to be his own man and stop being a copycat.
He's just in charge. So you think he's copying Roman?
You just said he was copying Roman.
Nah, he's not. He's just because he's the Tribal Chief, so he's gonna be like Roman because Tribal Chief, they gotta act like the Tribal Chief.
No, each Tribal Chief can be different.
Oh yeah,
you don't gotta act like the previous one.
And you think he's exactly the same as Roman?
Well, obviously not. That's why I said copycat, not exactly.
Copycat would be literally the same thing because you're copying it.
Not really. There's little differences for copycat.
All right.
Sorry,
Tribal Chief. I'm sorry. I must acknowledge you, and everything you say is right. I'm sorry, Tribal Chief. I acknowledge you, Tribal Chief.
I'm gonna get a shirt that says "I'm the Tribal Chief of FW of Forever Wrestling."
Yes, whatever you want, whatever makes you happy.
All
right, take it away.
Take it away. Take it away. Huh?
Your show. I want to interrupt you.
You're gonna interrupt me. I know you are.
I won't
ruin
it.
You're gonna
I won't ruin anything for you. You can take it away. You can segue whatever you need to do. Bring whatever.
Well, let's see. My show, apparently, as we like to call it, my show actually opened up with a banger, an 8-man tag street fight match between Wyatt Six and American Made, and oh my God, was it a banger! It was just absolute chaos on all four sides, on both sides, from all four people.
Amazing match.
That's all you have to say about it?
It's an amazing match.
Give us more than that. Come on.
Why?
Come on. You can give us more than that.
Very good match.
Lord. Guys, help me out here. This guy's being petty in this podcast. I don't know what to do with him.
It was an amazing match. That's my thoughts. What do you want me to say? It was a
do you think Uncle Howdy's done with
I hope so. I'm tired of it
now, or do you think he wants to move on?
I hope he's done.
Oh, so you could be tired with this storyline, but I can't be tired with the Cody and Solo storyline?
Sorry, Levi. Just I got a dog on you just like you dog on
The
me.
hypocrisy. The
Got a
hypocrisy.
dog on you just like you dog on me.
Anyway, I'm
Oh,
tired of it too. I do want Uncle Hattie to move on to someone now. I hope it's done with. End of it. I'm ready for Uncle Hattie to destroy someone else.
look, this is way different than Cody and Solo, because for Solo, at least that elevates him into the main event scene, as he's gonna blah blah blah. But like, what is this doing for American Made? They're just making them look weak when they just like got created. Like, this is bad for them.
That's why I kind of want Uncle Hattie to move on.
Like,
Give Chad a chance to breathe.
I was in love. Like, I was in love with loving what Chad was doing with the whole like being heel and being mean to Otis. Like, he was doing such a good job at being heel, and he was getting a good push. And I thought maybe finally we could get him as a champion. But honestly, I know Uncle Howard needed someone to go after, but it kind of just ruined it for American Made. Like, if they at least
Yeah.
would have at least looked, I don't know. It's because they lost every single match. Like, how am I supposed to think American Made is like this big force to be reckoned with when White
That's not
Six
gonna
just
happen
manhandled
until
them?
Uncle Howdy does leave him alone.
This is gonna take so long for American Made to get built back up.
No, it won't take that long.
As long as White Six is not around, then.
I honestly don't see it ending until like Chad Gable's on his knees begging for forgiveness from Alpha Academy.
And that would be bad.
That's,
I don't want them to play it out super long.
yeah, I don't want to play it out super long, obviously. Uncle Howdy does need to move on to someone else, but I don't think Uncle Howdy's gonna leave Chad alone until he stops being this abusive, manipulative leader that he is. Which
But
may never happen.
what happens after that? He's still gonna be heel. So like, this is why that's the part that doesn't make sense to me.
I honestly don't know where this ends or how this ends.
Because with the little video they had in the beginning, like they're getting what, like revenge, or what is it for the things they did, or can't remember what they said exactly, but he's just going after like people that hurt their loved ones in a way.
Yeah,
But what's the end goal? Like, what is he gonna get them to do? He's not gonna get them to be good guys.
he's not gonna get them to ask for forgiveness probably either.
So like, I don't know. I'll let it play out, and I'll be here when I'll be here watching. But I just wonder what's next.
Eventually, American Made is gonna have to start winning and building themselves up.
Yeah,
But you also can't make the Wyatt Six
oh yeah,
like lose right now. So
yeah. So I think
Triple
it's
H
time
has
to
a
move on.
big problem on his hands right now.
Because if you're not gonna let them lose, and just move on to American, he doesn't look super weak every single week.
Exactly. Speaking of families betraying one another, do you think what Finn said was right?
What?
That he was trying to help Damian Priest up, but every time he did, Damian Priest was just holding Finn down, and he made Finn a sidekick, sorta, kinda.
That's actually true though. Because
In a way, it is.
if you recall the last year, whenever Seth and Finn were having all these matches, and at SummerSlam, we honestly thought Finn was about to win, but why didn't he win? Because Damien,
Damian.
Senor Money in the Bank, was always around, kind of ruining it for Finn. So remember back then, we wanted Finn to turn and be the good guy and get away from Judgment Day.
Now it's the other way around.
No.
Finn wanted redemption from Seth for what he did to him. How long ago was it?
No, I don't know the years, but it's
I don't
the
know the
first
years.
time Finn
But
won that
hurting
championship.
His shoulder or whatever it was appear.
The only time he's been WWE champion.
Yeah, the one time. And then of course Damien with that briefcase, he gets greedy. He sees potential in any little time he gets, and if that means going over his friends, so be it, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So is Finn in the wrong here? Because
No.
Damien is sort of a bad guy in a way.
Yeah, because when you really think about it, like, Damien did do a lot of bad stuff that cost him his moments in the past. But right now, I guess Finn is the bad guy for turning.
I guess so. That's why you can't turn on someone once they're babyface, because then the crowd will hate you, and you become a heel.
Did you? Was it just me, or did he have a new entrance song? I'm sure. I don't think that was new.
Was it new? It sounded the same to me.
I think it was like a remix of his old.
Hasn't it always been
Was it
like
always
when
been
he
like
just
that? And I
comes out
just
by
don't pay
himself?
attention because because I always just so used to listening to the Judgment Day entrance. Maybe that was his like solo entrance, and I just wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, because usually when he comes out solo, it's like a remix of. Well, it's not a remix, but
Well, yeah, it has like
it's got hints of his old one.
like the
Yeah,
little thing that he did used to do.
yeah.
I guess so. I just don't pay attention sometimes.
Uh,
But yeah,
I just don't know how they're gonna really involve Jay into this. He seems to be helping Damien and Rhea every chance he gets, but
it
I
must
don't
have
know
you
if I'm
worried.
really into it. Why?
Because then if he gets involved, he's not gonna be near the championship scene.
That's the problem. That's the other problem. If he keeps getting involved with Judgment Day business, then Judgment Day's gonna stop him.
What if it's in the what? Because he's not even involved with Sammy anymore. So what if it's Damian Priest and Jey Uso trying to get the tag team championships off Judgment Day?
That'd be 180-degree flip from what you and me thought it would be, because me and you thought it'd be him and Sammy.
Well, all roads led to Bloodline Survivor War game. So I imagine you have to get them back together ASAP.
Yeah.
I don't know.
OG Bloodline.
It's
It's what everyone
definitely
wants.
Jey Uso is super involved now with the Terror Twins. So
Seems every week him and Rhea more and more falling in love. Which is weird. I don't know if I'm fully into
I don't
that.
know. I don't think we should go with that storyline, Triple H. I don't want the love storyline between Jay and Rhea. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm kind of with his dad, Rikishi. The first tweet he made about, he just talked about how weird it is putting him in a love story with Rhea and stuff like that. Although I do not agree with Rikishi, Jay should go to AEW.
Okay, then, yeah, that was
No,
messed
no.
up.
Nah, nah.
No.
Nah, nah, as LA Knight would like to say. Gustavo, Raw was in Calgary. How do you say Alberta,
Canada.
Canada? And whose country is that? Whose hometown is that? The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Bret Hart was in the building.
The ring general. Damn, I didn't know you like talk about Gunther like that. I didn't know you loved him like that.
You just disrespected a Hall of Famer like that. You just
Oh yes,
disrespected
I
a
did.
Hall of Famer like that. The very man who set the standard for what a champion should be. That you're really gonna disrespect him like that?
The man that is setting the standard, Gunther. I'm not
Man, that
disrespecting
set
Gunther.
the stand. No, no. Bret Hart set the standard for what a WWE champion is supposed to be.
I mean, we all have our own
He's
opinions,
the
yes.
legend, the Hall of Famer.
I was
And
more of a
you,
Shawn Michaels guy myself, but okay.
Shawn Michaels he just had a cocky attitude. He seemed like he was owed everything. He had an entitled ego.
Gunther, man, it's all about Gunther.
Did you not hear those boos he was getting out in Calgary? He
Because
was
he's
getting booed
amazing
and
at what he
booed
does.
and booed.
Like all
Probably the top heel of the WWE right now, if we're being completely honest.
like all arguing aside, like that is crazy how good he is at what he does. Like, wow.
Europeans are very good at playing villains. Am I wrong in saying
Well, that's
that?
why when I was hearing Gunther the other on Raw, I was like, I just don't see how this guy could ever be faced. Like he has the face of a villain. He's so good at being the heel. He's just
Got the voice of the villain, the accent.
everything about him is just speaks villain, like heel.
They could make him face, but it would be like,
work.
it'd be like
It'd be like them trying to make Logan Paul face. It's just not gonna work because he's just hated too much.
you can make him face, but he wouldn't like fully act like a face. He would still be that big bad. I'm the greatest there is kind of attitude.
It'd have to be
You know what I
someone
mean?
that people absolutely hate that he would have to go
Like
against.
Dominic Mysterio.
I don't know.
Could you
That would be
imagine him and
hard for
Dominic
the people to see
Mysterio in
who
a
they would cheer
storyline?
for.
They would cheer for Gunther.
You would put them in a hard spot.
You would. You'd have to choose one or the other. Do you think they could ever make Dom face again? You think we'd ever have
Way
Dom back?
down the line when his dad's gone, probably.
Or whenever he makes up with his dad.
If like they have a retirement match, I'm assuming he might be like a little face. Like I'm sure they'll have like a "I respect you" moment at the end.
Maybe. See that?
But yes, continuing on with your whole Gunther and Bret the Hitman Hart. Of course, Gunther said he has a childhood hero, and it's Bill Goldberg,
That was way
which
left
was
out of the
funny.
park. Why bring up Gold? Why
They
bring
have
up
beef,
Goldberg?
bro.
Oh,
That's why.
yeah.
But it worked out perfectly. There was a perfect time for Sami Zayn to come get involved in the
Did you
Japan,
hear the
man.
part of Brett saying how he was talking good on Canadian champions? I knew what he was implying whenever he was talking about that. I knew he was talking about Sammy.
Oh, really? I didn't really
Everyone did.
catch that.
But if Gunther's so good, why does he keep dogging Sammy, huh?
I mean, we
Why
all
does he
know
keep
why.
dodging?
Of course, we know
Why?
why.
Is he scared?
No, it's because he's
Scared.
scared because he lost to Sammy. I mean, it's kind of
Exactly. He's
obvious.
scared. He doesn't want to face the one man to beat him in the
It's so
WWE.
that's the only problem. This is so obvious. Like Gunther's gonna win. Like
Oh yes, obviously.
that's the only
You can't let
sad part, you know.
you
Like
can't let Sammy beat him twice.
if
That's gonna make Sammy
no,
over
no,
Gunther.
so if Gunther wins, everybody's like, yeah, of course, Gunther has to erase what happened in the past and beat Sammy. And then Sammy wins, everybody would be like, they would like it at first, but then they'd be like, oh, of course, Sammy Hogan over here winning everything. Like he just lost the IC belt, now he's winning the world heavyweight. Like it's just
Sammy Hogan. Is that what you just said? Sammy
yeah, a lot
Hogan.
of people were starting to call him that on when he like people got mad when Bron Breakker didn't win that at Money in the Bank, and they were like
Yeah.
kind of getting ready for Sammy to get rid of it. And they're like, oh, Sammy Hogan, of course he can't lose, he can't put someone over. He's just like, always got to win. And then he finally, you got to wait. And Triple H had a good plan, and Braun won at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
But now that's why
And
I'm like, if
Gunther's
Sammy
gonna
wins,
win whenever they fight. It's probably gonna be a bad blood, honestly.
that's gonna be good though, because that's
That's-
actually bad blood too.
I hope they don't like make it a fast match though. I hope they like prolong it.
I don't
Give us a
know.
real good beating between the two.
See, so we
Real
have
good
Sammy, Gunther, Liv, Rhea,
CM Punk, Drew.
Drew, and then Cody will be there for sure.
It's Atlanta, Georgia. Of course, Cody.
And
has
then
to
we
have
have Finn Damien. So I think that's it. Do you think they finally have more than 5 matches? I doubt it.
maybe.
Uh,
It is a PLE basically for Cody. They could make it a
Yeah,
bigger deal.
but name me one PLE that's not a big PLE that we have more than 5 matches.
What do you mean?
Name me a PLE that's not one of the big fours that has had more than 5 matches.
There's not one.
Exactly. So I don't think we're
Yeah,
having
but
more
this
than
is the
5.
hometown of the face of the company. Could be
Still,
different.
Clash at the Castle was home of Drew McIntyre. We still didn't get more.
He was a champion.
No, I'm just saying. Well, Cody's still going to be on the card, so he's going to be that 5th match.
I'm just saying they could do 7 if they wanted to.
Oh, they're not. Oh, trust me.
If they wanted,
I would bet on that, but you wouldn't bet me,
you
so.
would bet on that.
Anyways, you can move
You
on.
just like betting. You have a gambling problem.
Well, I
need to
just
work
know how
on
WWE works, and I just know they're not going to do 7. Unfortunately, I would love to see it, but they're not going to do it.
Hey, what's with your boy Dragon Lee?
Dragon Lee, what do you mean?
When's he ever gonna take a dub?
You know what I think? What's next for Dragon Lee?
What?
I don't know if it's in the. I don't know if they would, but I would love to see
No.
Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio be tag team champs.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he was gonna go join Legado. For
Oh
some
heck
reason.
no!
I thought you were gonna say he's gonna go heel.
They're like different brands, so I don't think they would do that.
True. They could do trades.
I'd love to see that little like Rey mentoring Dragon Lee becoming the next Rey Mysterio, technically in a way. But like I think it would be nice to have like a 1 month reign, just like DIY had.
What about the New Day though?
The New Day is a crazy story because
Where is Odyssey Jones?
that's you don't know what happened. He got fired for reasons. But anyway, that's he had allegations against him. He had domestic violence or something like that. So he got fired, and then it just kind of made everything like Raw had to switch like that. They had to switch that storyline.
How did I miss that?
It was all over X. I don't know how you missed it, buddy, but
I don't know.
since
how I
all
missed
that
either.
happened, it just had to switch. Like you could tell on TV, like it just made like 180. Like it went from Xavier almost like turning almost because of Odyssey. Now it's like they're going after the tag team champs, and they seem good. And Karrion's not even involved anymore. Karrion's going after the Miz.
Yeah.
So is the
Which is
New
also,
Day like staying forever
yeah,
now?
I
And
guess.
they did
Maybe they're
say they're
their wish and they're
celebrating
never gonna. Maybe they got their wish and they're never gonna break up. Really
10 years of the New Day, which was mind blowing to me.
easy. 10
I did
years of
not
blood
know it
of
has
the
been
New
that long. I still remember like watching them when they first started. It was a long time
Day.
ago. I was young.
I think my dad kind of likes him now, but he used to hate him.
I like him, but I miss Big E.
I miss Big E too.
Like we always
He was
say, he
the
should be manager
voice
at
of
least,
the
but
New Day.
because so good on the mic. But maybe he doesn't want to be part of it because then it gives him such a itch to get back in the ring, and he knows he can't.
Yeah. How much longer do you think he'll ever be able to?
He was doing stem cells, so I think he's trying honestly.
Yeah, but you have to do those repeatedly. They only help for a little bit.
So my guess was if it was to happen, he'd be like a surprise Royal Rumble. So that'd be a big pop because nobody would be expecting that.
No one would
And
be
the rumors
expecting.
always come around. Like even last year around Royal Rumble, there was a rumor that Big E could come back, and look, he hasn't even came back. And I'm guessing again the
He's
rumor
still
will be
working out,
back.
though. He posts here and there, him in the gym.
Yeah, well, yeah, he can work
I don't
out.
know if he's still training like for wrestling,
Yeah, I
but
don't think he can do ring stuff because it's too much of a risk. Like working out and doing ring stuff is way different. Because in the
is
ring,
it
one wrong
though?
move in the ring, like the little slip up again, and he hurts his neck and he's done for.
Ugh.
When you're working out, it just depends what workout exercise you're doing. Like you know what you're working
That's
on.
I got you.
Poor Biggie. Well,
Moving on. Calgary is just the heart country, my guy. It's just home of the hearts.
home of the Heart Foundation.
Who made a big return? Old Natalia. I honestly kind of forgot about her. She's been gone for so long. But but as soon as I realized where they were going and Lyra and Zelina was looking for or had a mystery partner, I was like, oh, I know who's coming back. I know it's gonna be.
I didn't know who it was. I was just like, whoa. I forgot she was still with WWE.
It's Calgary, my guy. How could you not know who it
Because I
was?
forgot who was with she was still with WWE.
Her uncle even came out.
Yeah, but I know ain't nobody not knew Natalia was gonna come back.
I did as soon as I realized what was happening.
Like when's the last time Natalia was on our screens?
That is last time I remember hearing something about her was backstage. She said something needs to change after some match she lost or
And
something
then,
like
then we
that.
heard that potentially she could be going to AEW. That's all I remember. Back
Apparently
then.
she did though. She's
Well,
still
exactly.
active on the
Yeah, I think
roster.
sometime after that I saw that she did resign, but we still didn't see her on the TV. So I was like, oh well, what happened to her? And I guess I see. Maybe this is a way that we can put her on our TV screen every week. I don't know. Is she gonna be involved, or it
Maybe.
was just a one-time thing because she was in her hometown?
Could she be that missing piece Zelina and Valkyria needs to take down Team
I don't
Forehead?
know, but I
Who
was
knows?
so happy to see Team Forehead lose.
They finally took a loss, and I was happy
Yeah,
for
they
it.
were just winning way too much. I was like, finally, they put them in their place. Maybe Natalia was that missing piece.
I'm sorry. I think WWE thought putting those three together would like help them a little bit, but no,
I
not
still
really.
can't
Not
get
really
into
help.
it, so
Still can't. Sorry. I just brought it up because I was happy to see Natalia back in WWE. I hope she stays on TV at least a little while longer. Because I did miss her, even though I did forget about her. But I did miss her.
all right.
uh,
All right.
I know. You didn't miss her?
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. All right. I was hoping you'd move on.
Do you think it really ends at Bad Blood?
I don't even know what we're talking about.
You know what we're talking about. Do you think it ends at Bad Blood?
Don't know what we're talking about.
Do you think Bad Blood is going to be the last match?
I don't know what we're talking about.
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Who?
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
Who?
Are you
The
doing a bit?
Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk, the Straight Edge.
Do you think it ends at
CM.
Bad Blood? Do you
Oh
think this is
yes,
going to be the match to end it all?
this is the match to end it all, just like we called it months ago, months in advance.
Who takes home the dub?
To me, it has to be Drew McIntyre.
To be the respectful route, yes. But if you want to give what the people
But
want,
if Drew McIntyre is a man of business, he's gonna let CM Punk win, so CM Punk can go after Gunther at Survivor Series, and then CM Punk should win. Seth Rollins comes back, wins the Royal Rumble. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, night one main event.
you want CM Punk to be the one to take down Gunther?
Is credible, veteran.
Mm.
He's best in the world. If Gunther loses to,
You're gonna let CM Punk beat Gunther, but you're not gonna let Randy Orton beat Gunther?
I'm just saying it's credible. But I don't know if he's gonna win. But I know it could be a very good match.
Yes, but I don't think CM Punk should win that.
Well, honestly,
I don't think he's earned a World Heavyweight Championship run yet.
Honestly, it could be just Drew McIntyre winning.
He just started getting back into the ring.
But now,
I don't think he's earned anything yet.
Because of Drew McIntyre segment, this got me thinking.
Wait, hold on. Is it about someone getting back in the ring?
Yeah.
So what you're thinking? Me too. That's what I also thought. Thought.
Wow. Wade
Could
Barrett?
you imagine Bad News Barrett coming back in the ring?
It's not, then wouldn't be like Bad News Barrett. It looks like he's going to be the face.
Why, honest, what are they going to do with him when Pat McAfee returns?
No,
because we don't know how long Joe Tessitore is going to be here.
I just know that I think I've heard before in the past that he's at an itch for like a retirement match because he didn't ever fully got his retirement match.
That's true.
But honestly, I just really thought they were gonna wait to see if there was a potential UK PLE, because they're both from the UK. It would be such a storybook like ending.
They could do it at Clash at the Castle next year.
So yeah, so I don't know if this is like a hint just to leave it there for the future for the next year UK or for WrestleMania, which would also be a good way to end at WrestleMania.
But
who would Drew McIntyre fight at WrestleMania? Unless we get that triple threat,
But that would mean that Wade has to interfere in the match at Bad Blood, or
no, I don't.
Like next week, or CM Punk when he comes out. Drew's gonna be there, obviously, and maybe Wade can interfere with Drew going after him again.
Yeah, but I just think this is like a simple little, what do they call it, Easter egg. Like this is gonna be used way later down the line. I don't think it's gonna be like.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
It's not gonna be a feud right away. So
it's gonna be a while, but it would be quite interesting to see Bad News Barrett in the ring again.
I'm down. Give him that retirement match he wants. And we're gonna oh man, Hell in a Cell, that's gonna be crazy. Does CM Punk Drew McIntyre main event Bad Blood? Are you gonna take away the main event from Cody, the hometown guy?
Cody didn't main event back. Well,
yeah, but now he's hometown though. I'm saying.
No, he's got to main event his hometown.
Yeah, but CM Punk and Drew in a Hell in a Cell with all the bad blood they've had is perfect as well.
No, you're not gonna let the WWE Championship main event in his hometown.
But what if there's not a good enough storyline for it to main event?
That's still so disrespectful in a way, though.
Yeah, but Cody's a man of the business. He could open the show. Because
I guess
look, some of these other storylines are way better than Cody's. Because these other storylines have been like cooking for a long time. And Cody and Solo has only been cooking after WrestleMania. But these other ones, Liv and Rhea, that goes before WrestleMania.
Yeah, that goes way before WrestleMania.
CM Punk and Drew before WrestleMania. These are some big matches.
Isn't it crazy to think about how Drew and CM Punk just went from internet beef to CM Punk screwing Drew out of his championship shots, and then it became all about a bracelet. That is the what do you call it?
The CM Punk Drew.
No, the
what?
The evolution of the story goes from internet beef to CM Punk screwing Drew to a bracelet.
It was just meant to be, because what were the chances that it came out like that, but like Drew was apparently the one to get him injured at Royal Rumble,
Apparently, yeah.
Like, what were the chances? It was just meant to be, I guess.
I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I kind of am glad that Seth and CM Punk didn't get involved yet. Otherwise, we would have missed out on this amazing storyline. We wouldn't be getting out of his head crazy Drew McIntyre right now. Well, we might have, but maybe not.
It would have been different because if it would have been the original plan, would have been Seth and CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. We don't know who comes out as winner. Probably CM Punk because Seth was pretty injured, so he still did need a break. And then I guess they would have fought for the championship instead. So we wouldn't get Gunther champion right now. You see, it all just has a way of working out at the end. You just gotta go with the flow.
Yeah, because you couldn't do Gunther and Cody going against each other.
No, but yeah, because Gunther can't win right away and Cody can't lose. I don't know. It's a mess.
You can't have Gunther win you can't have Cody lose, and you can't have Gunther lose right away either.
Tell you what, Gunther's future is the undisputed champion.
Gunther?
Yeah, he will be.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They're just gonna keep pushing him to the moon.
Oh yeah. But how far can you push him?
That's
you want to push him so far?
Question.
What about Bron Breakker?
That's the thing. What's next? Like, when does he lose? And when he loses, is he going right away into the World Heavyweight, into the Undisputed? Because you're not going to not keep pushing him. He's such a monster. He's so good. He's got the dog in him.
Is in a weird time right now because most of their superstars are, like, big right now. There's, like,
a lot of big names.
Little names, if you know what I mean. Like, they're all big in a way.
They're just doing very good at their job. And, like, a lot of these superstars could be like, you could be like, oh, yeah, I could see him having the belt on them. Oh, yeah, him too. Oh, yeah, him too. And we just don't have enough championships to go around.
And I think that's partly due because Triple H is also, like, taking care of them a lot better than Vince maybe did. Backstage, like, in the ring and stuff.
Like, just in the main event. Ilya Dragunov? Yeah, he could be champion.
He could
Jey Uso could be champion. Braun Strowman? He could be champion.
He will be one day. I don't know when.
Bronson Reed? He could be champion. Just Finn Balor? He could be champion. Drew McIntyre could be champion. CM Punk could be champion.
Do you think they're ever going to let Finn Balor get that chance again?
I would hope so. Uncle Howdy? I don't know if he wants to go after the belt or not, but he could be champion. The Fiend was champion, so why not Uncle Howdy?
He could be champion.
You see? LA Knight has to one day get into the main event scene.
Give tag team titles to Gacy and
Dexter.
Dexter, I was blanking on name.
That's more like the tag team right there. Dexter and Gacy.
Give the World Heavyweight of the WWE to Uncle Howdy.
And what about my man Rowan? Nothing.
Intercontinental.
That'd be crazy if they had them all though. People would
Nikki with the women's.
People would get mad.
Why?
I don't know. I think eventually people would be like, no, like, and it's like another bloodline where they had all the titles. Like, no, we should just, like, at first they'll be happy and later on they'll get, like, tired of it. Like, let's give them to the other people because there's so much good other people, like,
But you could still give it to them for a time.
Yeah.
Make them a dominant faction.
I don't know if they're
dominate WWE, my guy.
They're probably not like, they're not they're not going for the championship. That's not what there seems like.
They're just there for the storytelling.
Yeah, so we're fine.
I think you are right. I think they're planting the seeds of Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio going after Finn Balor and what's his name again?
JD, Bobblehead.
There you go. I was gonna say he's the guy with the big head, Bobblehead. Yeah.
It's there like Rey Mysterio, Finn Balor, Dragon Lee, and
Are we starting to see like an out of control Finn? Because he didn't even care about winning this match. He just wanted to hurt Bray.
Well, at least he didn't lose cleanly. Because I mean, if he keeps losing cleanly, he's gonna lose all credibility as well. Like we're gonna be like, oh, who cares about Finn? He's not gonna do nothing.
That's true. He made himself lose by a DQ and a submissive hold on the ropes.
But what happened to Bad Blood? Who wins, Damien or Finn, though?
I don't know. I don't feel like you can carry this specific storyline past Bad Blood.
Because if Finn loses, what's next? There's nothing. Like, he's just nobody. You can't believe he can beat anybody if he loses.
Honestly, Damien's been champion already, so right now he could take the loss.
I feel yeah.
Like push Finn up a little bit and
feel
head
like
him towards getting a redemption title run.
it could definitely happen because at the end of the day, they're still friends behind the scenes. So he might be like, "Yo,
Obviously.
let me help you out. Let's time for your push." He take the loss, and maybe Damien can take a break.
Like especially if Damien and Jay, if they do go down that route of them being a tag team, they could give them the belts too, for a little bit. So
We could have. I don't know. Eventually,
Damien would have another title run.
we could have bangers between Finn Balor and Gunther.
We could. That'd
I'm
be
sure
a pretty big
I'm sure they
banger.
cook on the
Although
ring.
I feel like he needs to bring the Demon back for Gunther. I feel like the Demon needs to come back for Gunther.
Demon's overplayed, bro. Overrated. It is overrated though. You can't even lie.
Is it overrated?
Yeah, because if they were gonna have a Demon Balor, they should have never made him lose when he was Demon Balor. So
What do you
now,
mean?
like every time he brings out Demon
Oh.
Balor, it's like, oh, like, well, so what? Like you're not gonna like become into this winning monster.
Unless they let him be Gunther, then it's different.
Then it brings back like, oh, I am scared of Demon Balor.
Exactly.
Because Demon Balor came out against Roman Reigns, he lost. Demon Balor came out against Edge, which I think Finn should have won, but of course, Edge Hogan over here. Edge
Like I
took
said,
the dub.
if you're gonna give him a redemption match, why not redeem his character?
Well, he
Give his
better win.
character redemption too.
He better win.
He better, especially if he gets a win over Gunther, that would redeem
That's
him.
huge.
Pretty big.
Yeah, that would be huge. Huge.
Speaking of redeeming, Bron Breakker needs to redeem himself with me a little bit. I'm not happy with him not having matches on Raw.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Like it's kind of sad how we had him fighting like every week and being this monster, and now as soon as he became champion, he just has backstage segments.
That's all he does. Like I understand having a number one contenders match, but he can do what LA Knight did and like have an open challenge. He can be like, I want to prove myself as champion, so let me call this person out. He could have done that.
Instead of having this big ass tournament, they should have had open challenge every week. Well,
exactly.
And he could have went through all of these guys, I guess, through Butch, through Braun Strowman, through Ilya, everyone.
Or even Bronson Reed. Before Bronson Reed got sick, he could have had him go against Bronson Reed.
Yeah, but Bronson
He could have been like, I want to prove myself as champion. There's one guy I want to call out. He's been going on a path of destruction.
Yeah, but that would have ruined the Bronson Reed's push right now.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not even involved in the IC championship thing right now. He's just really going against Braun still.
Just monster against. Do they have a name for Bronson?
It's meat versus meat, brother. Meat on meats.
Meat
big
on
man
meat.
versus big man.
Oh gosh, dude, that had to hurt. All that weight coming down on
that
you.
Tsunami was
table.
Freaking crazy.
That was nuts.
Came out of nowhere. That was wow. Tsunami.
I didn't even see him there until he was already at the top of the barricade and jumping.
Camera work, brother. Camera work.
Camera work. Camera work.
Wow. The camera work is elite.
You have to get at least one of those in now, don't you?
Every episode.
But I'm just ready for. Well, finally now I'll be able to see Braun win because who won? Who won the Fatal 4-Way, Stavo? Come on, tell us.
You're gonna see Braun win? What'd you say?
No. I'm ready to see Braun fight. Who won the Fatal 4-Way, Stavo?
I was like, you're already dogging on your guy. You messed up.
No. Who won the Fatal 4-Way, Stavo? No, I didn't.
You said, "Oh, we're finally gonna see Braun win." I was like, "That's why my face was."
Fight. No, did I say win?
I'll replay it for you guys because he did say win. That's why I was like, you caught me off guard, and I was like, "Why are you dogging on your guy already?"
Like, my guy. We're finally gonna see Braun fight.
I was like, "You're dogging on Jay already."
My God, my bad.
Get that replay. Replay. We're finally gonna see Braun win.
Anyway, who won the Fatal 4-Way? Who's number one contender now?
Main event, Jey Uso. Mid card, Jey Uso. Main event, mid card. I don't know, but he won. He was on the main event of Raw, but he was going after the mid-card belt. You know what I'm saying? And he's also involved with the Terror Twins. I'm kind of getting confused. Are Jey Uso trying to be IC champ? Is he trying to conquer Rhea? Is he trying to go after the tag team titles? Okay, well, how many storylines are we giving Jey Uso? Is he also going to be part of the Bloodline? Is he going to be part of SmackDown?
He's so over. He's a part of every bloodline. You put him in anything, really.
We need a one clear direction for my guy, Jey.
He's friends with Sammy, so you can honestly put him in with Sammy and Gunther. He is unfortunately in the mid card right now, so going after Bron Breakker's good. He's apparently in love with Rhea, so he could be involved with
before
him.
you know, he'll be going against Gunther too because they have bad blood from the
My
past.
man Jey, a workhorse.
That's bad.
He is a workhorse.
Stop letting Jey put on these overtime hours. Come on, my guy needs to take a break.
My guy needs a championship.
Yeah,
he deserves it's
not happening
right now.
He deserves it, but it's not happening.
It's not happening right now.
If only it would. Because if they don't, honestly, it's not gonna happen, which is bad. Because they're just not gonna capitalize on this amazing guy they have that's so over with all the kids and everyone, and this is gonna go down in history as the one time WWE botched their most over guy.
That is true. An unfortunate statement. That is true.
And I guess in a way,
number one guy, and they're not even using him to his fullest potential.
In a way, it helped and hurt that he was part of the Bloodline.
Yeah,
got him over, but now since we're so close to being Bloodline 2.0 storyline, like he has to be involved, and now he can't. But if it's gonna take so long to get to this new Bloodline storyline, they should have just let him be World Heavyweight Champ back then when he had that match against Damian Priest.
He could have kept the title belt up until the point he got back with the Bloodline, and then Solo's Bloodline could have interfered and caused them to lose.
Yeah, but
that would have been good.
Guess Triple H didn't want it on him, I guess.
Triple H, I'm not even gonna go into it again. I go into it every week. I'm just gonna give it a break this week.
Yeah, is this the match next week, or when is this match?
Have they said?
I didn't pay attention. Have they haven't said?
I don't think they said. At least not that I've seen.
I don't think it's Bad Blood. I think it's gonna be on a Raw.
Yeah, I think it's over.
I don't know if it's already next week or we gotta wait a couple weeks. Isn't next week the season premiere of the Monday Night Raw as well?
Yeah.
So then that's probably gonna be next week because they're trying to.
No. This was the premiere. This last Raw was the premiere.
Well, I don't know. I'm guessing next week, honestly.
Me too. Like, why wait though? What would be the point of waiting?
Probably main event next week.
Okay. Yeah. Main event. Come on, Triple H.
Let my guy Bron Breakker win. Unfortunately. And you love both, so I don't even know what to do. You don't even know what to do. I mean,
I don't even know what to do, dude.
I can't understand.
If Bron Breakker wins, it's going to be a bittersweet moment. But if Jey wins, I see myself jumping up and down and laughing and being happy. And then on this podcast, when we do it, I'm going to be like in your face, like I told you so, like haha.
You didn't tell me so, though.
Huh?
You can't tell me he's going to beat Bron Breakker.
I can't. But I am going to be in your face if he should win.
Breakker. That's why I don't understand it. Bron Breakker, heel or face? He's got the dogs barking everywhere he goes.
Anti-hero.
Everywhere he goes, he's got the dogs barking, bro.
Like Roman Reigns, anti-hero. Yeah, he's a baby face, but he's got that heel mentality.
We don't even know if Roman Reigns is actually face because we haven't even heard him use a mic since he came back.
That's true.
He literally just came back, 2 or 3 episodes, did some spears, fought, got pushed, powerbomb through a table, and that's it.
Who do you think's gonna take up Dolittle? Who do you think's gonna take down Jacob? He's gonna be one to destroy the werewolf.
The Rock, the final boss.
I feel like The Rock at this point needs to use his
Did you see that?
Put people over.
Did you see the rumor that he's close to a comeback? Apparently.
Dun dun dun.
Could he
already
come back
so soon?
Survivor Series.
So soon?
Are we gonna get full-time Rocky? Do you remember?
When are they gonna do Fast and Furious?
The road to WrestleMania last year. This last WrestleMania, that was wild.
So when are they gonna do Fast and Furious? He's gotta do that at some point.
I haven't kept up enough with it.
He ain't done with Hollywood, so we know
he's got to come back at some point because you know it's pretty much a given he's gonna be at WrestleMania.
Obvi.
We're gonna have Roman Reigns, John Cena, The Rock,
We're gonna have
Cody,
John Cena.
Seth, CM Punk. So much
We're gonna
stuff.
see John Cena at WrestleMania.
So much
In a
good
match.
stuff.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. We could see a John Cena championship match. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, fuck it. Just give me John Cena versus The Rock, the trilogy at WrestleMania.
Nah, I don't want to see that. Anyway, on to the top 10 up to the top 10 must-see attractions for next week.
Wow.
Just to recap, number 1, we had Gunther and Sammy.
Oh.
Number 2, Drew and CM Punk. Number 3, Terror Twins and bum-ass Judgment Day. I read that as burn-ass. 4, Cody Rhodes. 5, Wyatt 6. 6, American Made. 7, Nia Jax and Tiffany Time. 8, LA Knight. 9, Jey Uso. Yeet. And 10, Jade and Bianca.
It's a good list. A lot of changes need to be made, but it was a good list.
Good list.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started and let's get this show on the road. Number 1. So, are we keeping Gunther and Sammy?
No, because they haven't done anything big yet. Just talking mostly.
Drew and CM Punk. Oh, is CM Punk next? Was that CM Punk
He
next?
comes back next week, yeah. So Drew and CM Punk, yeah.
Ooh.
Put them at the 1. Put them at the 1.
Ooh.
Put them at the 1. Put them at the 1. Or do you want to keep them at the 2?
Yeah.
2's a good spot, too.
That's gotta be. Well, who else would be the 1? I don't see anyone else being the 1.
Jey Uso and Bron Breakker.
Not right away to the 1, bro. Ooh, calm down. Slow down.
That could be a big old match, a big old
but
rivalry.
this is only the first time. Like, chill. Like, we've had Drew and CM Punk cooking for months. This is the best storyline there is right now in WWE. Yeah. You gotta chill. It's the real bad blood, real IRL bad blood. They hate each other. I'm just kidding. I don't know. They probably don't, but honestly don't know.
There's honestly not much really I would change about this list.
No, come on. There's a lot to change.
Like what?
There's a lot. Like, you have to put Jey Uso and Bron Breakker in here. You would not put Jade and Bianca probably in here. And you got to tell me we need to have.
What do you mean? They retained. What do you mean?
We still got to put Cody Rhodes and Solo Sikoa on here. We still got Ellen. We could put, technically, we could put Theory and Waller on here. We could put KO on here. We could put Dragon Lee and Mysterio on here. We could put the New Day on here.
Serious partner.
We could put the New Day. We could put Natalia. We could put Finn Balor. We can put the DIY and Street Profits. There's a lot to go on here. We could have put Vinny Vinci. We could put Legato.
He's going at the 10 if he's on this list.
We could put Legato. We could put Tiffy Time. We could put Bailey. What do you mean? There's still a lot to change.
All right.
Wyatt 6 and American Made still has to be moved around.
Number 2.
Number 2 should probably be Terror
Twins and
Judgment Day.
Terror Twins and Lovebird.
It's all a Judgment Day still, though. And Jey Uso, but I'm not putting Jey Uso with that.
Nah.
And then number 3, I don't know. Number 3 is hard. Number 3 could be like the Wyatt 6, though. They did win.
They did do good.
And I'm ready to see them move on, so hopefully,
What's next for the Wyatt 6?
Hopefully, I think it's they're moving on. I think it's the Wyatt 6.
I hope so.
And then number 4, I think it could still be Cody and just add
Cody and Solo.
And at the number 5,
Cody and the false tribal chief.
I think number 5 could be Jey and Bron.
I feel like that's too high.
Well, who would you put here? LA Knight and Idolo and Hayes, or
you could just
Nia
put
Jackson
and Hayes.
Who? What'd you say?
Mello and Andrade.
This guy can't even get the names right. Just like when LA Knight cooked Mello when Mello called. What did he say? Mello said LA Knight was gonna go against LA Knight. He's like, well, I can't go. I don't know how I can go against myself or something like that. He cooked him on that mic
Oh,
that
when
one
Carmelo
time.
said that.
Yeah.
Carmelo said that, yeah.
Melo and Andrade, you mean? The 5th. Hey, that would be
Melo and
perfect.
Andrade,
The 5th
the
match,
fifth.
the 5th number. Well, that worked out, didn't it?
It did.
And American Made, I don't know.
They're taking loss after loss. I
that's
think they
gonna
need to go
die.
down.
Number 6 is now. We could probably put Jey and Bron.
Jey and Bron, yeah.
Jey Uso and
We can keep
Bron.
Nia Jackson Tiffy at the 7.
Yeah. And then
DIY and the Street Profits.
no, what about KO and not KO, but what about Theory and Waller?
I'd put them at the number 9.
There's still KO and Waller, and there's still, not KO, but Theory and Waller. There's still also Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman are back at it again. It's a big thing right there.
We put them at the 7.
And there's also LWO if you really wanted to see if they're gonna keep going after Judgment Day. So what are we narrowing down these last 3? Is LA Knight still on here?
LWO as a group?
Or you could put Ray and
not really
Dom.
much
Ray and
movement there.
Dom. Ray and Dragon. They could. I'm just saying, there's options. Are we LA Knight still on our list for top 10 must see next week? Is he even gonna fight?
I mean, right now he's tied for his predecessor for how many matches, how many times he's defended. He's only got to do one more match to beat him.
I think we got to put KO on here. Or
KO.
KO versus Theory and Waller. Because of the whole...
KO question mark versus Theory and Waller.
At the 8? Or should we not put it that high, though? Who else are we putting on these last 3? So if we
it's always the last 3 we have trouble
KO with Theory and Waller, that's one option. So we need 2 more options. I feel like Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman got to be on here.
Yes, Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman.
So one more option. It's either LA Knights, Dragon Lee and Ray, or DIY and Street Profits, or Vinny Vita Vinci. Because we still don't know what's next.
Vinci he don't belong on there.
Legado.
Oh, we also got Legado.
If
Legado.
No, we still messed up. We still got to put Sammy and Gunther on here.
Not really. They've just been talking.
No, but that's pretty much going to happen. Like, the match is happening.
Well, I want to hear Gunther say yes. I want him to give in.
So you want to watch? Yeah, you see.
Okay, but he's going at the 10.
No.
He's going at the 10.
Oh! You disrespect the best there ever was, the best there will be.
I've only been hearing him refuse. Twice now, Sammy's tried and he's refused. He's going at the 10. Put him down there.
All right, who else are we putting in?
Do not put Sammy and Gunther at the 8.
And then at the 9.
I can type on this bitch
got
too.
KO and Theory and Waller. And we already forgot who the other one was.
Get this bitch out of here.
Who was the other one?
He needs to accept first before he gets it up there.
It is accepted. What do you mean?
It's not accepted. Yeah, squat. It's just refusal after refusal.
It's done, bro. It is done. They're done. Who else is next?
Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman. Or just Bronson Reed, honestly. You don't have to.
You're not going to disrespect Sammy and Gunther like that.
I'm going to disrespect that.
No, this is not going to work like that.
Gunther. Okay, put him at the 9, not at the 8.
No, Gunther is the world heavyweight champion, and you even agreed.
He's a coward, and he's refusing.
And he's one of the best heels in you.
He ain't one of the best because he's a coward. If he was truly the best, he would have accepted right then and there.
He's just part of the storyline, brother. You gotta chill.
I can tell you right now.
This is WWE. You just gotta chill and enjoy the story.
I do not fully agree with this list, people. This is not entirely my list.
Yes, you do agree. You just love hating. You're a hater. You hate heels and you're a hater.
No, I hate that he's refusing. I want him to say yes.
You know what's gonna happen though, so you need to chill. Chill.
Okay, you started off.
You need to chill.
Start it off.
Calm down, then.
I
Ladies
am
and gentlemen, somebody's got to get him a chill pill because he was a little feisty this podcast episode, and I have to apologize in advance that he was a little feisty. And hopefully next week he can calm down, settle down a little bit more. I don't know what's going on with him today. Maybe he didn't get enough sleep, but something's going on with the little turd.
Hurry up.
Anyway, the top 10 must-see attractions for next week. We're starting off at the number 10 with the big Bronson Reed. I'm a tsunami you, Levi, if you don't calm down.
Maybe that's what I need. I need someone to flatten me. Number 9, we got the prize fighter KO, Theory, and Waller.
At the number 8, so we got Sami Zayn in the ring in Canada. Gonta. I love him.
Number 7, Queen Nia Jax and Tiffy Time.
At the number 6, we got the dog. Bron Breakker and mid-card Jey Uso.
Yeet. Hey, Bron's mid-card too. He's literally the mid-card champ.
Jey Uso's almost 40. Bron's in his 20. Come on, my guy. We all know Bron's got a brighter future.
No. He's mid-card Bron right now. Mid-card Bron.
Future WWE champion that Jey Uso will never be.
Number 5, Melo and Andrade.
The 5th edition.
Literally the 5th.
And number 4 with that American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes against the Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa, in a steel cage. Oh, it's going to be good.
Number 3, the Wyatt 6. Who's next on their path of destruction? Or are they not yet done with Chad?
At the number 2, we got the Terra Twins and Judgment Day. They continue to have this rivalry. It's going to be Damien versus Finn, Liv versus Rhea. Is Jey Uso involved or is he not? Is there a love story? Who knows? We'll find out next week.
And at the number 1, we got Out of His Mind Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. Will this match officially end it or will it not?
It's clobbering time.
We'll see.
All right, that's it for this week's episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you made it all the way to the end, we appreciate it so much. We love you so much. And I know this episode was quite interesting episode, considering we literally were down each other's throats most of the episode. And the Tribal Chief, Levi, he was being a little spicy in the beginning, but thank you so much for tuning in. I can't wait for next week. We will be here next week with, this is episode 16, so next week make sure to start doing episode 17. We can't wait to keep on this going. And, yes, Survivor Series tickets are going to be on sale by the time this comes out, pre-sale by the time this comes out. But anyways, if you haven't already, make sure to get
we will be there. Canada, we're coming to you.
Hopefully we're going to Canada.
Oh, Canada. It's the only part I know.
But anything else you need to say before we leave? Or are we
I'm good?
Well, anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. We love you so much. Peace out and
Eat.
Last time is now. Can't see me.
Oh, God bless.